All right, I've loaded up the string ensemble. So now we're in the string ensemble library, and this is the one that probably I feel has the most difference from the Symphony Essentials to the Symphony String Series full ensemble. You're talking about 3.5 gigabyte library compared to almost a 35 gigabyte library. It's literally like 10 times as large. You have automatic divisi in the full version, true legato samples, 4 different mic positions, and 10 different articulations as opposed to 7, and time stretching, and divisi sections, and a mixer page. So you'll notice this one, unlike the brass ensemble one, there's no mixer page for this one. This is definitely a lot more entry level. That's not that it doesn't sound fantastic. It does. It sounds great. This is kind of like a stereo, ready to roll mix of strings. But if you want that control, this is probably, if you're going to upgrade one library, it's the one I'd upgrade. So here's the string ensemble. We've got the dynamics knob here, just as we did before, also controllable with the mod wheel. I think it makes a lot bigger difference on the strings because you can really attack the strings so much differently with a bow. And the other thing you'll notice is we've got a brightness control here, which can be really important for strings. So although we don't have in the effects the filter that we did, you can control the brightness here. So that's very helpful. Just as we did before, the other performance controls are fairly similar, attack and release. The expression will control intensity and loudness. So that's something else that I map in addition to the mod wheel. I'll map that to a MIDI control, and again, I'll show that stuff a little bit later on, how to map this stuff, because with the bow separate from the string, you just have so many options of how you want to attack a string instrument. Now, if we're looking on the left-hand side, right now I'm just dealing with the violin section. I have a violins 1 and a violins 2, so they are separately sampled. I guess violins 2 are the ones who didn't practice quite as much as one. No, I'm kidding, violinists. Calm down. We're all friends. Just a little joke. No, if you're going to be scoring and you're going to have a violin 1 and 2 section, then, which is very, very common for scoring, you're going to want to have 2 different sample sets for them. So this way, again, for realism and authenticity, they don't sound exactly the same. Got your violas, cellos, and basses, all as individual libraries, all with their own ranges. And then you've got your string ensemble sound, which is all of them put together. And again, they are separated. And it sounds pretty good, but you don't have any control over the separation. They just are what they are, and that's the way it is. So it's still useful. It's just this is the one that definitely there's a big difference between the Symphony series and the Symphony Essentials.